This is a greater indication now. We got some rotation. So just to the east and southeast of Buffalo Springs, see that little inflow notch right there? It's not too far away from the Vashti community. Down here, good to see you. Lots of sunshine, a bit chilly though. Here's what's going on. A live look in our Lawton West camera. Temperatures now in the mid to upper 40s, around 47 degrees. Yeah, you need a jacket this evening. About every single county in southwest Oklahoma is under a severe thunderstorm warning. That does include Jackson County, it does include Comanche County, and also Stevens County, and all the other surrounding counties as well. Tonight, some low to mid 20s across southwest Oklahoma, close to 30 down south. And as we head toward tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. Really, the temperature is not too bad, around 65 in Graham, 61 in Wichita Falls, 62. Across Comanche County, your Skywarn 7-day forecast, and notice I put about a 10 or 20% chance, maybe a little bit of light precipitation. Yes, those are little snow flurries coming down Monday night, but right now, it does not look like a big deal. Early this morning, one of the weather models showed some snow showers. And then
you know, because you got up very early.
I did. And then the other model that came in around lunchtime showed nothing. So it's, you know, apparently the models are going crazy right now what to do with that system next week. We'll track it and keep you posted.
It's up to you to decide that, isn't it?
We'll see what happens. That's why I put that 20% in.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right, David Bradley, appreciate that. A new tornado warning now in effect across Montague County. Again, that's a tornado warning, specifically very close to Ringgold now. Also along this Highway 82 corridor, very close to Ringgold. See that little hook right there? That's an indication possible rotation within this thunderstorm. And we talked about this for the past hour, that this thunderstorm is lonely, folks. It's ahead of that main batch of thunderstorms off toward the west corridor along Highway 82, very close to Belcherville right now. You need to be in a safe place. Tell you what, let's get our duck rules up. You need to go downstairs right now in Belcherville, also Nocona, and points on toward the north. Underneath something presently, also center part of the house, somewhere like a bathroom, a hallway, or closet, and keep away from the window. So those are the duck rules as we often preach to you when we have tornado warning. I know we've had some reports from Waurika and things like that, about 3 to 4 inches, but it is coming down pretty heavily now around Addington. I think you got a call earlier from Addington. Hastings, around Waurika, down to around Terrell, and also Ryan. It's probably still mixed with a little bit of sleet in Cornish and Ringling at this point. Looks like it's changing over primarily to all snow down around Montague County. Why don't we do this? Let's go to our Cameron Tower Cam, Bill, if you don't mind, and then we'll get another perspective on radar when we go to that. Again, Cameron Tower Cam is looking at, look at that wind. That is amazing stuff. All right, this is significant wind coming through right now. Cameron University. That wind looks to be gusting. Nothing beats a visual. That wind is gusting probably to around 50 or 55 miles per hour right now. This is live.
Chief Meteorologist David Baxley.
All right, you know, it's a little bit chilly out there today, especially with some nice northwest winds. We got temperatures early this afternoon, the high 50 here in Lawton, 49 degrees, and Altus 46 degrees over here in Stevens County, and 49 your high temperature down in Wichita Falls. It's chilly already across Texoma right now. The winds are relaxing. That's the good news. Clear conditions, area of high pressure just on down toward the south. Mostly we're talking about light winds overnight tonight. That'll keep temperatures down in the low to mid 20s as we head throughout the overnight period. So again, clear skies, and I'll call it bitterly cold. Some locations very close to 20 by the time you get up in the morning. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow, warmer than today, very close to 60. Then as we head into later on next week, that warming trend will continue. Then by Sunday, it goes down, and some cold stuff Monday and Tuesday of next week. All right, live look outside right now. Already down to the 30s. It's 39 degrees. West-southwest breezes only around 5 miles per hour. Notice that dew point around 13. That is really, really dry air currently in Jackson County. Now this is 44 along Highway 283 now. We're talking west wind at 6 miles per hour. We have 38 degrees up here in Kiowa County at Hobart, 37 Cordell, Presley, Quanah. Sitting at 39 is 43 for our friends in Vernon, 41 in Wichita Falls. The way it feels, getting a little bit of wind out there. Right now, 35 in Duncan on the wind chill. Feels like 34 in Chickasha, and right now across Comanche County, feels like 36 degrees. So obviously bundle up if you're heading outdoors overnight or first thing in the morning. There's the jet stream. That's what brought the really chilly stuff today. All the storminess well off toward the east. A lot of severe weather action across the deep south and portions now the Carolinas. For us, here's a ridge of high pressure. You know what that means? Warmer stuff by tomorrow afternoon. That will continue into Thursday and also Friday with plenty of sunshine. Futurecast bears that out. In that ridge of high pressure building, and at the surface, we're going to see basically an area of high pressure as well. It's going to scoot on down toward the south. So south winds will return. That means warming conditions. Then we'll wait till the system next week for some really cold stuff. But right now, the wintry precipitation by Monday and Tuesday looking pretty small. All right, to be going tailgating down in Dallas on Saturday between noon and say 7 o'clock. Temperatures, some mid to upper 60s, really not that bad. A couple scattered clouds, but kind of breezy at times if you're out and about eating some food. We're talking 18 overnight now, just 20 in Lawton, 25 down south in Wichita Falls. Then tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. We'll go temperatures in the upper 50s, very close to 60 across southwest Oklahoma, 66 Grant, 65. In Monday, your Skywarn 7-day forecast, the warming trend will continue until Sunday. Temperatures go down and only temperatures in the mid to upper 40s as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Dan? And there it is. It's very close to Madge. So just like the Weather Service said, we got some evidence right down through here of strong rotation. And also here's some circulation or rotation through here and then up around Plainview. You need to be in a safe place here, and really on the tail end of this storm, I'd still be in a safe place.
With Chief Meteorologist David Baxley.
Okay, just unbelievable temperatures earlier this afternoon. We're talking some locations across our southwestern counties, say around Knox County, Baylor County, up to around 80 degrees. Look at official numbers, 74 in Lawton today. That is a good 19, almost 20 degrees above the average for this time of the year. Wichita Falls, the high close to 80. Just superb stuff if you like the warm conditions. Now, I know some folks want some cold stuff because it's almost Christmas. It's coming even as we head toward tomorrow. We got this ridge of high pressure right across Texoma. Now, look down south, temperatures still in the 70s across central and south Texas. We're talking 50 though up here in Wichita, Kansas, 66 in Pueblo. But you see the beginnings of the cold air not too far away. That front is pushing on down toward the south. Now, we do note a couple of high level clouds trying to stream across Texoma right now. A bit thicker just off toward the west. So overnight, we'll call it fair to partly cloudy, something like that. Then this front comes on down toward the south. One thing, really two things are going to change. The winds really pick up by tomorrow morning, maybe to around 20 or 25 miles per hour. Then they will steadily increase throughout the day. Some wind gusts tomorrow afternoon to around 30 or 35 miles per hour. Also, there could be a couple of scattered clouds around. We'll call it mostly sunny to partly cloudy. And yes, it's going to be cold as we head toward, especially on Sunday now. So here's a look at the weekend forecast. Windy conditions. Again, some areas of clouds. We'll go 54 degrees tomorrow. Some gusts as high as 35. But chilly stuff on the way for Sunday. 47 degrees. You'll need a coat Sunday, really into early next week. It looks like Christmas down in Wichita Falls. 68 degrees. Right now, south winds coming in around 12 miles per hour. Looks good over in Jackson County, Altus. The holiday lights out. We're talking 60 right now, and really that is good for this time of the year if you like getting the mild conditions. East-southeast breezes around 8 miles per hour. Tonight will not be as chilly as a recent night. You know, early this morning, we saw some 20s and some lower 30s. Tonight, some upper 30s, very close to 40 degrees. Across the region right now, a wide array of temperatures, 70s down south, some 60s in between. We got some 50s up toward the north. All right, elsewhere, look up north. The core of the cold air. It is 18 and snowing up here around Minneapolis, St. Paul. Chicagoland at 30. It's 19 in Bismarck, 30 right now in Nebraska. And some of that really chilly stuff is starting to slide its way on down toward the south. There's a look at that front. Again, just up to the north into portions of northern Kansas now. And by morning, it's going to be very close by. And really throughout the day, the temperature's really cool. Temperatures only in the mid 50s, something like that, by tomorrow afternoon. Microcast is showing fair to partly cloudy conditions. And even as we head toward tomorrow afternoon, there could be a couple scattered clouds by Sunday. Partly cloudy. It could turn mostly cloudy at times, but it will be chilly on Sunday afternoon. I don't see any rain or precipitation in the forecast. Now, we have been talking about Monday night into Tuesday still. there's about that much of a chance of an isolated shower or a snowflake on Tuesday, but really will not be a big deal. Holiday happenings. David Bradley, which is your favorite one here?
Well, for me, it's going to be Altus because that's the one I'm going to.
And you have plenty of candy, right?
Man,
Yes.
do we ever. Please show up because I got candy. Yeah.
You're going to bring some back for me as well, right?
Hope so.
So a lot of things going on this weekend. Enjoy it. It will be chilly. I'd take along a jacket or a coat later on tonight. Some upper 30s, very close to 40 degrees. Again, a couple of scattered clouds. Same type of deal tomorrow. You'll really notice the winds gusting out of the north to around 30 or 35 miles per hour. Temperatures, although in the 50s, will feel a lot cooler than that. Your Skyward 7-day forecast, colder Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Then a nice warming trend by the end of next week. But you know, I'm just going to enjoy the weather in Alabama. I won't be here for a
That sounds good.
while.
All right. Thanks a lot.